Hello and welcome to the show. I am here on Project Cars with a challenge. It's been quite a while since I have played this game. Today's challenge is all about one of the new cars from the latest DLC, the Radbul. What a phenomenally crazy car this is. I do quite like my crazy vehicles, and well, this one of the most crazy of the lot. 1,200 horsepower. In an MX-5, that's sort of Hennessy Venom levels of power, almost 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. It is just an absolute monster of a car. And I'm going to be going racing with it. Not drifting, I'm going to try and race this car properly. Yes, designed to go drifting, but I'm going to be putting it up against some of the fastest road cars in the world. As you can see, it is in the road category of vehicles, in the highest one. So that means it's going to be going up against hypercars. It's going to be going up against the sort of road legal track cars. That is some serious opposition for such a monster of a car. So not only is it going to be a relatively difficult car to drive, and I'm using it for what it wasn't designed for particularly, I've also made things extra specially challenging by my track selection. The Mojave Boa Ascent course is one of the most spectacular tracks, I think, that I've ever driven around. It comes, I think it's from the Aston Martin DLC, this track. It is a phenomenal circuit, a really rather cool track, but it is some incredible elevation changes around it, which is going to make, test my throttle control, going to make things very difficult for the Mazda. Not only that, there are going to be 32 of us racing, with me being at the very back of the field, so lots of incredibly fast cars for me to try and find ways past on a very, very hilly circuit in a Mazda that all it wants to do is go sideways. So, certainly a really rather large challenge for the MX-5. As you can see, we've got rough or aerial atoms, there are McLarens around, there might be some P1s around, there are Zondas. It's there we go, there is a P1. It is a serious field of cars. There's a Gumpert Apollo, I think I spied as well. And we've got boxed in completely off the start. Oh, someone's in the wall. That is one of the fears of... you can go up to about 46 cars, I think, racing against you. I lowered the numbers slightly because if someone goes in the tyre bundle on lap 1, all manner of hell breaks loose. With this slightly fewer cars, things tend to go a little bit better. Right, so the Mazda is getting stuck in though. We're alongside Paganis and aerial atoms and all sorts of stuff. We're around the outside of someone coming up here if I can ever get any traction. I think it's another Wara that we're going. Just judging by the shape of the wing mirror that popped up, it was a Wara. I'm still on the inside here though, so he's going to not be able to find a way past. This is the most incredible corner I've ever seen, and easily my favourite on any racetrack that we're coming up to here. You think the corkscrew at Laguna is steep? That is such a phenomenal turn going down there at speed. You can't quite attack it maximum when you've got so many cars around you. Little lock of the brakes in the Mazda as we're going to go around the outside of a rough. We're up to 18th place on this first lap, not too shabby, if I do say so myself. Now we've got Gumperts, McLarens, a Lycan, and Zonda. All should fall foul, hopefully, to the Mazda. And as I spin it, when you can get the power down, the straight line speed is immense. That list of hypercars, yeah, this is quicker accelerating than all of it, but only once you can get the power down. And trying to get that power down is one of the two very big challenges in this car. It's so much of the time I'm spent feathering the throttle, being super careful with the throttle, trying to... Oh, we're going to get bumped by a McLaren. A little bit of rallycross from the Radbul there. We're going to try to go around the outside of the McLaren. This is not going to work. Oh, it is going to work. Fine traction MX-5. There we go, and it did work. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. I thought I was going to have to fight him through the next corners. I will take it, though. Yeah, of course. The main concern with this car is finding traction. The other concern, well, okay, actually tell you, there are three concerns. Finding traction, random oversteer, as you can imagine, and the brakes. Trying to get the brakes right, because this is so fast accelerating, it catches you out with just how fast you're going into a corner, because you're approaching it far faster than any of the other cars are. So yeah, trying to get the braking points right is always interesting. And the final thing to slightly be concerned with is you will notice I have only got 8 laps. It's not going to be the longest of races. I had to do that though because this car shreds its tyres. I'm not sure, but I think this is on sort of special drift tyres because it goes through them in, well, I have killed tyres in about 4 laps. If you are stupid with the throttle, it will spin them up and absolutely shred them. I was initially going to do this race with just all of the all Radbuls, but the AI can't make the tyres last more than 7 laps, and there's no pit lane around here, so they just kind of pull over and stop. So yeah, the car, many difficulties, but I'm just about to out-accelerate an aerial atom and then be on the inside for the next corner, so, you know, it's working. Oh, we're going to go around the outside of a wire. Yes, we are. You're not going to come across there. We're up into 11th place. It is carving its way through the field. Again, I haven't been able to take that corner maximum attack yet, which I'm slightly disappointed about, but not too surprised by the amount of traffic we've got. I'm doing pretty well at keeping the tyres alive. I thought an atom was going to have a dive, and my back end was doing all sorts of interesting things through that corner. We got it under control, though, so... Oh, there's no time to pause, to rest on this circuit, especially not with this car. It is just constant, one corner after the other, and then you're fighting, trying to put the power down. Third gear we're going to spin, fourth gear we're pretty good to go. Oh. Okay, we're on to lap number 4, almost halfway through the race, and we have fought our way up into the top 10, which is pretty good going. Now the leaders, if the leaders are in a Radical, they're gone, basically. The Radical is such a fast car around here. No surprise, I can probably just about keep up with them over a lap if I don't make any mistakes. I can just about push the car enough. But yeah, if they're at the front, I'm not going to catch them. If it's something else, I doubt I'm going to be able to take a victory. I'd quite like a podium. That's probably asking quite a lot of this car. Come on now, get through these next couple of corners. Are we going to go around the outside of a rough? No, we're not, because we get a big oversteer moment. We can't quite catch it. We are going to go up the inside here, though. Oh, there we go. Come on back in. Please stay planted. Please stay planted. There we go. Just about enough for me to keep it under control. Oh, God. I wish there was like a little throttle telemetry so you could see how much work I was having to do with that just to keep this under control. Yeah, this is probably the hardest car I've ever driven. I can't think of very much. Like, even the likes of the Hennessy Venom and the Ultimate Aero and so on, they're very powerful, but this is far trickier to keep it under control. It's, yeah, it's monstrous. Right, slow you down for that corner. But, as you can see, if you're careful with it, and that's really the key here, you've got to be delicate with just about every aspect of this car. If you are, you can drive it quite sensibly, and it's actually not that bad. Terrifying, but it's certainly holding its own around here. Tyre wear is also looking good. I have been careful as I can, with the throttle, while still, you know, trying to make up places and whatnot. Come on, Lycan, get around the outside of him. There we go. Get the power. I can't do it. I can't get the traction. That's where we fall down. I'm going to go maximum attack down here, though, because there was a space. There we go. Bouncing across the curves. The Lycan's going to have a lift, because I was there. But they can be so much faster through that corner. It's not brave enough, though. Ooh, we will take 6th place. Right, we're going to just about to finish lap 5. Can I catch up to the group ahead? Now I have actually got clean air for the first time. We bounce our way through the final sort of chicane. The curbs are vicious here. They're huge curbs. Right, come on now. Get that power down. There we go. It's up to 163 miles an hour before I jump on the brakes. The game reckons the car's top speed is 175. I assume that is through short gear ratios because, well, it's not designed for long racetracks, is it? So I wonder if you were to adjust the gear ratios, just how fast you could get it. I'm assuming very, because there is so much power available. I think I spied a Radical up ahead. The Radical's stuck in traffic. Oh, God. That was so vicious my steering wheel almost unclipped itself from my desk while I was doing that maneuver to try and catch the car. Oh, no. Now I've started it sliding, and that's just what it wants to do. It wants to go back to its natural habitat. No, Radbul, you shall stay. That's very quick down there. You will stay with me. You will stay in control through here. Wait, no. Behave yourself, car. It's not happy. I think my Mazda's trying to revolt. Oh, we've gone wrong. There we go. We got it back on the road. Oh, I don't think we're going to be able to catch those cars ahead. I think it may be a couple of Radicals up ahead, or a Radical certainly fighting with something. I might be able to catch them if I had more laps. Oh, no. Come on, car. There we go. Oh, right, 2 more laps to go. can we make up any time? If I can stop having so many big oversteering moments. I'm pulling away from the Lycan, though, which is... You know, look at those cars behind me that I'm now pulling away from is seriously impressive. Come on, slow you down for up here. Try and be as greedy as you can with the curves. I do like... Whoa, okay, well, I've been a bit too greedy. That turned in too soon. I do like that, despite pretty much the ridiculous nature of this circuit, it's actually kind of forgiving as well. There's not kind of immediate walls. There's just enough runoff so you can get away with small mistakes, and with the kind of speed that these cars are going to take, and the elevation changes and so on, small mistakes are going to be quite common. Oh no, back end, stay parted. Oh no, I tried to tip it in with too much speed. Like this circuit with a car with a lot of grip would be phenomenal. With this, it's difficult. That's going to go badly wrong. We're fine. You see how much I've just killed my tyres in that lap? My front left is in pain right now. And I was pushing so hard, trying to see if I could make a dent on the cars ahead, and I wasn't being smooth enough. There is such a fine line in this vehicle between pushing to catch and driving too ragged and making mistakes. It's incredibly narrow line that you have to tread. I have, in practice, driven laps into the 13s, I think it was 13.8 around here. If I can drive incredibly smoothly, you can get some serious speed out of the car. I'm not sure my tyres are in any condition to be doing 13s anymore, but there you go. That front tyre is scary ward. All it's going to take is one more big moment to see us in a lot of trouble around here. Come on, Mazda. Yeah, we're not going to catch anyone else. A little bit of a shame. I think the front cars actually managed to make too much of a break anyway for me to really do too much about. It wasn't quite as quick down there. I'm a little bit nervous of the of the car after last lap. Glad I managed to catch it all, but yeah, that was a scary moment. We're on a better lap this time round, though. Again, just being that little bit smoother with the car pays dividends with it, but it's not going to be enough. We're again across the curb as I'm pushing it. No, big slide again, trying to get the power down. Well, that's the that's the Radbul. The Lycan is holding up stuff behind me. Poor laps to finish, really. I tried. I think I over-tried a little towards the end there. It is an incredible machine, though. It's an incredible car. Oh, Radicals went at the front. I'm surprised. I mean, an Aero Latin V8, still a very, very quick car. Could have done a little bit better, I think, if hadn't had a few massive slides, but what do you expect, really, from the car? There's just nothing quite like trying to race this car properly. You do not have a second to breathe. You are constantly thinking about throttle or brakes or steering or something. You've always got stuff to be worried about. It's, yeah... Really is an incredible challenge. Highly recommend it, and what a fantastic circuit as well to go racing around. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye. I think I need to go have a lie down now.